I was a new B2B marketer, I would honestly go read our How Brands Grow in B2B series. To me, it's among the kinds of people that are going to listen to this podcast. It's incredibly trite, for somebody to say, go read How Brands Grow. But we are not the customer, and the people that are listening
Yeah.
to this podcast are not the marketer. And the reality is that very few people who work in marketing generally, B2B or B2C, but especially who work in B2B, have any idea that the Aaron Bergbass Institute exists, any idea around their ideas or their laws. So if I were to point someone there, I would say, go read the one pager that Byron wrote about mental and physical availability. It's actually a really crisp financial explanation of the way that companies compete in the marketplace, which is based on building mental and physical availability, based on building these trading assets that ultimately underpin intangible asset value. So I would say go read that first. I would say the second thing you should do is go read the 95-5 rule by John Dawes, because again, it's not just saying, okay, mental and physical availability matter. It's now allowing you to understand like, well, which one is more important, and the sequence is important, which one comes first. And John does a great job explaining that most people are not in market today. And so it's primarily a job of building mental availability. And at some point it does become about physical availability, but there's some way to balance the two and sequence the two. So I'd probably read that. And then if you want to go from like, that's the 101 stuff, then you can get into